The boy Dub Deuce in the building.
All right, what up, what up, what up? It is that guy Dub, and I am back with another video. How you guys doing at the end of the day? Shout it, I'm good money. Now today, we've got a special guest in the building. You said one of the baddest comedians in the land, Miss CJ Star. How are you doing, my love?
I'm doing good. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right, kicking it like kung fu, you know what I'm saying, chilling like an Eskimo.
I
You know what I'm
know
saying?
that's
It's Sunday, so I got my Falcons gear on. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Georgia. I
right.
from California, but I grew up in Georgia, so I'm a Falcons fan.
Uh,
You see, before we get into the festivities, we're gonna pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? As you guys can see this lovely hat I have on from Dream Alive University. You saying if you guys like this hat or some other merch from Dream Alive University, go to dreamaliveuniversity.com. At checkout, type in promo code that got dub, and it'll get you 15% off your order. Now, this special guy down here is Little Dub. You know what I'm saying? Courtesy of CIA Customs. Shout out to Devin Morales on Facebook. You saying holler at him, he can get you hooked up. He ain't gonna be as dope looking as Dub. You said I got the J's on and everything, killing the game. You saying? And we got a shout out to my brother Lex Vegas. Thursdays for the culture on the back. You know that's how we do it. Anyway, now we're gonna get to our lovely guest, Miss CJ Star. We said, what's going on in your life?
oh man, it's a whole bunch of blessings.
Amen to that. You said blessings on top of blessings. Now
Yeah.
you said since you're new here, you saying like give a little people a little bit of background about yourself.
Okay, first I want to ask you, is this a family show? How can I talk? Do I have to
We
be
raw and uncut. Fuck them kids. Let's go.
fuck them kids? Cause that's the shit I'm on. Cause that's what I'm on with my son right now. Fuck him. So he
I,
21, and I'm like,
I
fuck
got
that.
5 kids and 4 of them are girls. So pray for me. Yes.
Oh, honey, let me tell you. So a little bit about me. My name is CJ. Well, my stage name is CJ Star. I started my comedy career out of Fayetteville, North Carolina in 2020, and I moved back home. I'm a native of Cleveland, Ohio. John Hay, class of 98.
Okay.
So, so I moved back home and just started doing what I was doing in Fayetteville here, which is I produce shows, which I feel like if I'm gonna get on top of the stage, if I'm gonna get on the stage, I might as well be behind the scenes too, calling the shots, right?
Right.
So we all have to start from somewhere.
Hmm.
So I do, productions um, or whatnot based off of my budget. So I
Hey,
might give you a all these kind of show, but it's gonna have some
hey,
good
all these got some
mixes.
stuff to be busting, so I don't know why you playing.
Some people are Kroger or
Mm,
Heinen's grocery
mm. You
and huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say now I'm digging your vibe. It's like a laid back, chill type of vibe. And you said it's like and you said it's like you see certain comedians they're like loud and boisterous and in your face and over the top. You said like you said you got that laid back type of flow. You just like which is like slow, methodical, and calculated. You know what I'm saying? It's just like so what was your biggest inspiration coming into comedy and how did you get from where you started into where you are now?
I want to say first off, thank you for that. I have ADHD and I control it with THC.
Oh,
Um,
hey,
so
nothing wrong with
thank
that.
you. So thank you. But um, what was the question again? That's the ADHD part.
Hey, I'm right here with you. You know what I'm saying, whoo, Ric Flair. It's like that. But no, you said, like the question was, you said, who was your inspiration coming
Yeah,
into comedy,
yeah.
and how did your inspiration get you from where you started to where you are now?
Okay, thank you. So actually, in 2019, I was getting my hair done in this trailer. Okay, because in Fayetteville, trailers is popping. Okay.
Hmm.
And I was getting my hair done, just being myself talking. And you remember the Flavor of Love with
Hmm.
Goldie, Courtney Goldie Jackson?
Hmm.
She was getting her hair done with me, and she said, "You funny as hell." And I said, "Girl, hell no, I'm not funny." And she said, "You should do comedy." And I said, "Girl, bye. I'm just a single mama with no edges. I don't think I'm silly at all." And so I said, "If you believe in me like that, produce a show." Her and another guy named Ace Brown, who's been in the comedy game out of Jersey for about 10, 15 years now. They put on a production in 2020, and I've been doing it ever since.
You said that's awesome. You said like
Yeah.
I have so many interesting people on my show. I'm
Mhm.
definitely grateful that you are willing to sit down with me. And it's like, and a lot of people, I guess we're going to touch on because a lot of people think that I putting my personal life on social media. I'm
Mhm.
married. I've got 5 kids. It's like, and I'll say a lot of shit, and I'm
Mhm.
like, dude, I'm just talking my shit. Now, I made a post, I think it was yesterday, or the day before. So I wanted to ask you, like, especially being a veteran in comedy now. You said, like, how does it hit you? It's like I said, men cheat because in-house pussy is harder to get than outside pussy. Do you say, like, when you hear something like that, how does that hit you?
You know what? And I am a very transparent person.
Mm,
I can't help it, right?
mm,
That's why I like people like Cardi B. Just tell all my business. So let me tell you, I'm bisexual. So for this year, I try to be straight. I try to be heterosexual. It was hard, and I'm telling you, I was giving giraffe neck every day. So I don't know. I can't agree to that because I think you're supposed to have sex every day. If we go together, we doing it every day. You gonna be running from it. I'm walking in there like, what's up? You know? I'm serious
mm,
though. I'm saying it jokingly, but I'm serious. But
mm,
we gotta look at the generation. I blame us for a little bit of what's happening now.
mhm. Now, you said you blame us for what's happening now. You said, like, you think it's because you like the big thing to talk about is women with masculine energy and
Yeah.
things like that or whatever, whatnot. It's like when back in the day, we was growing up, you said, like, if your mother sat there and cut the grass because pops was gone or pops wasn't in the picture or something like that,
Mhm.
that wasn't masculine energy. That's just Mom Dukes cutting the grass. But
Yeah.
now we got fucking labels for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I think it's just crazy. I think people are so caught up in trying to conform to what society says, whatever box that you're supposed to be in. And
Yeah.
you said, like, what you just stand there and say, like, if we go together, I'm jumping the dick every day. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm pretty sure you get your fair share of people in the crowd who you said might want to take you up on that offer, or you say, or to sit there and you said try to necessarily cross that boundary. How do
Yeah.
you keep you said somebody you said from crossing your stage persona to
Mhm.
crossing into your personal boundary?
That's good. Nobody believes this. The people that know me personally believe it, but I I hadn't been in a relationship with a man since my son. He's 21 now.
Mhm,
I never said I didn't sit on a sausage. I just said I never let a man be over me. It's a big difference, but people don't want to hear that.
mhm,
I didn't want to have another man until my son was grown. That
mhm,
was just me personally as a mother. So I got with a man. He didn't believe it. My son had to say it to him for him to believe that,
mhm,
right?
mhm.
So everybody is not the same. It's a lot of good women out here, but some men don't want a good woman. And then it's a lot of good men out here, but they be with the wrong one. You see what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
never find each other.
Right.
So he never believed that, I hadn't been as promiscuous as he thought, because most of mine was fake.
Mhm. Oh,
So fake ones don't count in my mind because it's plastic.
hey, you said to each his own. I'm not even gonna cap to you. You saying this is that guy Dub show. We keep it raw and uncut around here. You say, hey, I've been a truck driver for about 20 years. I'm not even gonna cap to you. I did have me a fleshlight and a pocket pussy out there. You say, hey, you saying you would rather me have that fleshlight or that pocket pussy out there or not in that truck than spending $40 on some hooks, some truck stop hooker. I'm just saying.
People don't like that kind of truth.
I mean, hey, like I
So
said,
yeah, that's
you,
true though.
like I said, I'm just one of those type of people. I give zero fucks how you feel about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you said. I think people are easily drawn to me because, like I said, I'm genuine. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I'm gonna find some humor in it. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
like I mean, it's just crazy because, like you said, we mentioned labels a second ago.
Mhm.
Now you saying it's like I see all these kids in the neighborhood all the time, and I sit on my front porch, I drink my coffee or I drink my beer or whatever, like on the front porch,
Mhm.
and like you listen to these kids talk, and you saying like they're walking down the street. He was like, "Well, yeah," you saying the entire school is bisexual. I'm like, the entire school? And of course, that piques my why? Well, everybody's doing it. I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't grow up with y'all's asses because if I had to suck a dick to be cool, nigga, count me out. You see, straight up.
But I feel bad though, and just getting just so people don't think I didn't answer
Mm,
the question. I did answer the question. It's hard. People do not see the difference between Charlotte and CJ Star. They think because I talk vulgar that I live vulgar life. But my neighbors will tell you ain't nothing popping in my bedroom. Cause we all living real close, you know. So ain't nothing popping in here but crickets, you know. So it's hard. It's hard to it's hard to be in a relationship,
mhm,
especially as a comic with my content. So,
right. Well, you saying like when you do have somebody around you, you saying like, is it important for them to be supportive and try to come to as many events as possible, and just you saying just be your backbone, or is it you be like you saying I'm cool being by myself while I'm using in the comedy club and you kind of do your thing. Which do you prefer? Them being close up under you, like I guess supportive, or you saying like just you having time to do your own thing?
I am a lover of human beings.
Mhm.
Now, it might be just for 5 minutes I love on you, but I love everybody I come in contact with. So, you cannot be a jealous partner if you're going to be with me. And
Right.
I've found that they, you know, do get jealous, fortunately or unfortunately. They don't understand, you know, if you have a certain, being a comic is a job.
Mhm.
So you know, I'm turning it on, and then when I'm with him, I'm turning it off. And he say, "You turn it off when you with me." Well, damn, I thought I could be myself with you.
Mhm. It's like you saying a lot of people you saying like I used to do music. My rap name was Dub Deuce, and the
Okay.
reason they call me Dub Deuce is Dub is because I'm Tyrone the second, and Deuce because that's my nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I was born in March 20th, so I'm a Pisces, so I would have like two different personalities. Now, a lot of people they love it when I'm Tyrone, and some people can't handle it when I'm Dub. You say now, if you see me in the comment section on you say anybody on Redline Radios, or anybody you saying content, and I'll be like Dub is in this bitch like a tampon, and you say much sir, it's off putting to certain people, but it's like yo, this I'm turning it on. You saying I'm like I'm engaging in your content and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna use that to say you saying like well when you're on stage and you're on, you know what I'm saying like what is one of the biggest pet peeves you have, especially when you're on stage?
um, Comics trying to steal my damn jokes,
Mm,
cause everything else you block out. It's
mhm,
just something, and it's sad in certain environments. Look, comics, they don't know if you write or if you freestyle, but I do it all. But
mhm,
I feel like I don't got to sit down and give you my process. So I don't care about hecklers. I don't care about people booing. I don't care about none of that because I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do my thing. You either going to like me or not. But you have to watch what material you use around certain comics. And I would say that would be the hardest part because they will run, especially if some comics have more platform to you. Because it could be big comics that got writers that's looking at your material and
mhm.
they use it before you can get it on a bigger platform. That for me, that's the biggest issue.
You saying like now I talk about especially like you said ownership and things like that on my platform. It's just like
Mhm.
to me like people because I just got off an interview with two lovely models. Shout out to Miss Nina Moore and you said Miss Slim Goody model. People stealing content is some of the most sucker ass shit that you could fucking do to somebody, and
Yeah.
I do not agree with it. Just like I think on some real nigga shit, you should be punched in your fucking face. Period. Full stop. Now,
Yeah.
it's in like now, especially in the comedy world, like if there's a trending topic like Krishan Rock being at Walmart and her baby halfway hanging out using the baby carrier. Okay, now we every comic that goes up tonight can touch on it. Yes, I do. You look beautiful.
No, I said I don't like this wig. I'm sorry. This is not one of my favorite hairs. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen.
You look good to me, sister. You look
Thank you.
good.
Thank you,
You
baby.
And Lil Dub is gonna be in your inbox later, just so you know. He gonna be
Hey, little dub.
he gonna holler, holler, holler. Like I
Okay.
said, he got his J's on and everything. He ready. Now you said like I said, it was just with that being said, like what can a comic do to protect yourself from your content being stolen?
Unfortunately, you can't. I mean, you can copyright it all day, of course, and then you can go through all that legal, rigmarole. But the fact is, people have been stealing people's content for years, whether it's in the music industry, the film industry. I mean, hell, how did we get here? We was taken and brought over here, so people been taken for years, for centuries.
I
So
mean,
it's nothing really you can do. I just hope when people use my stuff, well, I do stuff that people really can't use.
mhm,
I'll give you an acronym. I started a group called LBLT,
mhm.
right? So that's for long belly and long titties. So I
Excellent.
don't have to worry about a man going around using a long belly, long titty joke because he ain't got one.
Well, you said would it be a slap in the face? He said long belly, long nuts. You think I mean
No, it wouldn't be a slap in the face because sometimes men's nuts do look like noodles. Roman noodles. You got to go like this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's wow. Using I just hit 40 this year, so using luckily using I ain't dropped mine ain't dropped like that. And you
It's coming. It's
I'm
coming. Give
sure I'm
time.
sure I'm ready for it. Hey, like I'll sit there and I look at my wife and she sits there and she's in the mirror like, oh my God, I got a gray hair. You say, aren't you gonna be feel bad? Aren't you gonna feel bad when you start getting gray hairs? No, I don't give a shit. Comes with the territory. You say so when my nuts you saying parallel with my kneecaps, I'm just gonna accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, I'm telling you, y'all can do a lot, and you and your wife ain't even got to lift up. Everything down there, everything is all down there together.
Yeah,
The titties, the nuts, the everything. Just have fun down there.
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole swinging contest. This is what you said. You,
Just go ahead. They might get tied up together though. Be careful.
oh yeah, that might hurt. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful because, like I said, I'm getting up there in age. I'm trying to be careful. Trying to be careful. You know, it's like I can't. He said I can't do the same kind of fucking I was doing back in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you like, long as you good, long as I'm good. You like don't. I'm not. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Just
My knees hurt, so you better get that pillow. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Get
I'm
that
trying to
pillow for
say
my knees.
it is crazy as hell because a lot of us men we sit there and we try to. You said it's still you said still fuck young styles and shit like that. You said yeah, baby, I got this honey pack. You said like man, and you and she be sitting there like Nick, I gotta work in the morning, motherfucker. You say hey, get your shit.
You using honey packs,
Hey, I've tried it.
baby? You better eat you some pineapples and pea and some nuts, honey. That's the work.
I mean, I believe it. You say, hey, using whatever will set the mood. Because, like I said, we got 5 kids who you just like. I always like to me. I always thought using scheduling, using being with your partner was a stupid fucking concept. But then I had to remember I have 5 children: 19, 18, 15, 9, and 4.
Ooh, y'all play too much.
Four, yeah, 4 daughters. Pray for me.
All girls.
Except for my 9-year-old son. Yes, it's
I
all
had
bad.
to whisper that to you. They're all girls.
Just about.
I'll be sending you. Do you drink beer?
Yes, I do. I'm a
I'm
Bud Light
gonna send
Platinum
you.
kind of guy.
I'm gonna send you some gift cards for Christmas, baby. Okay.
I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get.
I
And so you told me to get off the honey pack. What about them blue chews that we see going down the Facebook timeline? Should I
the
stay away
blue,
from them?
the blue. Stay away from all of that. Everything that we need is really come out of the ground for real, for real.
Okay. When you saying like I said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Not alone. He's
It's
so
not,
funny.
you said now you've worked with you said some super dope people. I see you down my timeline all the time. You're always promoting. You said you always got something coming up, and you saying like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't been to any events yet because I live in
Okay.
Canton. I live
Oh,
in
okay.
I'm in Canton, which is why like you'll see everybody else on Redline. They're in the studio. I'm not
Mhm.
driving to Cleveland every fucking week. I can't do it. That's an hour drive
Yeah.
every time. And
Yeah.
then it's about to putting about using 100 and change miles on my car. You know, I'm not trying to. So I mean, like I found out what works for me is doing it here in the studio, and it's like
Mhm.
so. So like I was saying, it's like when you promote your events, you know, it's like what is it that you're looking for? You said like from like other comics, like you see, no, excuse me, like you're when you're putting an event together, like what is the vibe you're trying to set when you putting together a CJ Star event?
Oh, well, first off, I've only really put on like what this will be the third one here.
Mm,
Well, just trying to see. It's not just me. The gummy kicking in, y'all. They like, what happened? That motherfucker was like, boom. I was like, duh, duh, duh. And it's a group of us that work together, and we work together well. And I
mm,
want to put on the experience. I went to Caramoo House, right? So
mm,
Caramoo House is like a place of the arts in Cleveland. It's like the Fame. You remember Fame back in the day?
mhm,
It's like Fame, but in Cleveland. And
okay.
so I learned how to do modern dance and acting and stuff like that. So I like theatrics. So my first production that I put on here along with my manager Reese and a couple of other friends, I had a rapper, I had a poet, just a comic, just different diversity. So I want people to come and have an experience.
Mm,
We all should want that as entertainers, but some of us just do the basics. One day my ass gonna be flying, just like Beyonce ass. She got everybody looking like foil in the audience and shit. And I want that too. I want everybody to wear blue when I come. Just wear blue and just be floating
mm.
in the air like Beyonce.
Hey, I ain't mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all. Now, when you're doing your comedy, you said like when you're putting no, let me not say when you're doing your comedy. That's so fucking stupid. You said when you're putting on your experience that you're giving to your audience, like using like a lot of comics using and a lot of entertainers, they like to have a certain set in a roster. Like you like to
Mhm.
open, you like to be in the middle of the card, or you like being a closer. You saying where do
No,
you
that's what's so funny. Eventually, I don't want to be in the scenes at all. I want to be behind the scenes.
mm,
I've had my moment in life. My mom getting tired. I just want to be in the back, like cut and go next. So I said that to say I might be the nonprofit of entertainment
mm,
because I do have a nonprofit. I'm gonna give anybody a chance.
mm,
I said all that just to say that I don't have to be first. I don't have to be second. I don't have to be the main event. We
mm,
all possess an ingredient of talent. And
mm,
if we could all get that through our minds, then we would never mind sharing the light because nobody can be CJ Star.
mm. You see, and I'm like I've asked this question on my platform before. You saying it's like
Mhm.
because you have like let's say Ti that's usually shifted from the rap world to the comedy world. You
Mhm.
saying, and then you have like I said all these up and coming comedians on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. Do you think that is you said harmful to you said those that particularly get it out the mud, like going to comedy clubs? You said trying to build a fan base. You said, do you think that's particularly harmful?
No, because talent is talent. You never ever heard Prince ever complain about anyone.
Mhm.
Because I'm a lover of music first. I'm a singer too. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So I do a lot of things. I act. I got a couple of movies coming out. They on Tubi, but they still movies. Okay.
there you go.
So that's why I talked about Caramoo. I know how to sing. I don't know how to do everything but dance. I can stripper dance, but I know how to
Uh-oh.
sing. I can act. I write my own music. I write my own jokes. I can write plays. I can do a lot. So that's why I don't mind opening up the doors because I want to be like Debbie Allen. I want to be like that. I want to be the one helping people get to their destination. But I have to show you that I'm talented for you to believe in me to help you.
Right.
So
Now, you think, like, a lot of people use it 'cause, like, I when I was doing music, a lot of people would ask me because they thought I would have stage fright, but I've never had stage fright because 'cause I've got the little butterflies before that, but as soon as the song starts, I'm on. Now, you said, like, say, like, you have a first time comic, he is like, you just come off stage and they're like, "Oh my god, it's my first time. I don't like, what do I do?" Use it like what advice would you give to that first time comic going up in front of on the stage with them lights on them for the first time?
You know what? I just tell them, nerves is good. I'm nervous every time. And when they come up after I'm done doing my set, it stink a little bit on the stage because I have farted during my set because I was nervous. So I would tell them that could be true a little bit. And I'd be telling them, I would tell them just to, take a deep breath and go for it. That's all you could do. It's just like when you decide to bungee jump. You don't know what to expect. You pray that string gonna hold all 500 pounds of you. You don't even know. You just gonna dive off on a string. And that's the same thing on the stage. You won't know until you try. It's always gonna be somebody spectating. A lot of people don't think I'm funny. I don't give a damn.
You said like, now I'm just gonna say this. You saying that the bungee jumping, that's white people shit. So I'm not doing that. That's white people shit.
But still, I just try to say things that people
Oh no, I
the
got the
metaphors.
analogy. Oh, I
Yeah,
definitely got the analogy, but we not partaking in no white people shit. Mm-mm.
you
Nope, nope.
already know I'm not. I hear a twig. First off, I'm not going to the bushes. CJ, do you want to go hunting? Hell no. I hunt every time I go to the corner store.
It's like
I'm being hunted.
exactly. Boom. There you go. And it's like
This wig get on my damn nerves. Let me
I
flip this.
like it. It's you said it's flowing.
It's
It's
that. There we go. I think because normally the wig be on the other side, and the way I'm looking at it, it seems on the opposite side. Girl stuff. I'm sorry.
well, you look good. You said, like I
Thank
said,
you.
little Dub is gonna be on your ass like back pockets in your DM. Just it is not me. It is little Dub.
Might as well. Ain't nothing else popping in my DMs. They
Oh man,
dried in my cactus plant.
wow. It's like now you said like with comedy being such a male dominant. And this is gonna be such a fucking cliche question, but I'm gonna ask
No.
it a fucking way. With
Yeah.
comedy being so male dominated, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and you see the camaraderie, and I see more women sticking together. I see it's like when you see beef in comedy, it's usually on the male side. You just saying like, now how do you? And I mean, let's keep it a buck.
Let's keep it a buck.
You saying like, how do you take you like because like I said, it's all competition. You know what I'm saying? It's like so
Mhm.
like however you want to play it. What do you do to take your fellow sisters up under your wing and not I guess mimic what the guys are doing when you're basically competing with each other?
I think the best way is just to lead by example. I'm not really a person like if I talk you to death,
Mhm,
people don't even get that. If I talk you to death for real, I really like you.
mhm,
Because I'm a Gemini and we just talk a lot. Shit. Comedians talk a lot. We talk for an hour to keep your attention. They don't get that. So we have to talk a lot. So
mhm,
if I talk to you a lot, I like you. But if I don't say shit to you, I don't say shit to you. And that's what some of these comics should see. So I don't be giving them no Namyo Horenge speeches. I try to be cool with a couple people. And
mhm,
because they not used to, I'm weird. And if I come at you, I might come at you disrespectful. I'm not justifying my attitude or nothing. That just mean I love you. Joe Clark loved them kids on Lean On Me.
mhm,
And he said, you want to jump off the crack? You want to smoke crack, don't you? Because he yelling at you because you got so much good potential and you letting the people around you utilize your potential and pimp you. And I'm trying to show you there's a better way. So I
I
learned just to lead by example. So anytime I have a platform, come on, baby, you ain't got to give me this long speech. I don't care because you can't be CJ Star and CJ Star damn sure ain't trying to be you. So let's get this money.
no,
Let's get this exposure. And that's how I've been. So that's my rebuttal to that. Have I
mhm,
dealt with that since I got to Cleveland? Hell yeah. But I'm still smiling. I ain't about to beef with you on social media. I ain't about to do none of that. I'm gonna show you love. I might not book you again for no more events I have.
mhm.
Cause I don't gotta share my stage with you. But I ain't gonna talk about you either.
Right. It's like I guess I was saying it because, like I said, I find it in pretty much every aspect or facet of life. You got, especially with you being a woman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've had a promoter. You said just like you were talking about, or try to just because you're a woman. Oh, and you say I'm gonna well, I'll book you, I'll put you in clothes, you let me clap the cheeks, or whatever. You like, how do you navigate? Because, like I said, in every facet of life, there's levels of disrespect. So, how do you
Yeah.
navigate that level of disrespect when you're trying to be professional?
I think the cat calling in the entertainment business will never end.
Mm,
So it just based off the maturity of the individual. Now, if I understand that my attitude might deter a project
mm,
or where I'm trying to go, a lot of us don't get to where we're going because of our attitude, because we have to show, I see you a demon. Thank you for that. But unfortunately, you standing, you the gatekeeper to me getting through. Now, I ain't about to sleep with you or nothing, but I'm going to wait you out because I'm going to go so hard that you're going to have to come back to CJ Star and book me.
mm.
That's how I handle them.
Nice.
Yeah, the men do that to me all the time. And some women,
Oh wow. I mean, like I
yeah,
said, it's 2023, so I mean, hey, it's not surprising.
yeah.
You saying like when you saying like let's say you saying you go on stage and then I guess the host you saying who may have a issue with you or had so or you turn them down or something like that, this, that, and the third, and they bring you out. You said like yeah, they bring you out, but they're kind of disrespectful. You saying they
Mhm.
kind of you saying like are talking shit in the intro or bringing you out. How do you hit that stage and fire back, or do you just let it ride?
Well, first off, they already not gonna do that because I love my family.
Mm,
My family be there, and my family ain't. I ain't talking about biological. I'm talking about the people that have been. I do shows. It seem like I've done a show every day. I swear to God, since January, right? So that got to be tiresome for some of them, but they keep coming. So first off, they gonna clap them. Not probably not with their hands, but they
mhm,
ain't gonna. And then let's say we out of town and they do that. I'm gonna just get on the mic and make everything all right. You
mhm.
know, I'm gonna say it depends on how they is because I'm real quick. You see what I'm saying with my mouth? I'm not gonna tear them down because I don't tear people down. But by the time I'm done, you gonna be like, bitch. She was positive and cussed my ass out and kept
Right.
doing her set, and that make me go harder on the mic.
You sitting there like, where do you think your confidence came from? Because I mean, you're exuding, you said beauty and confidence. You said, where do
Thank
you think
you.
that came from?
From probably always being abused
Mm,
as a child. Everybody makeup is different, right?
mhm.
So, instead of being a victim of my childhood, I'll just say it made me the strong woman I am today. So if that didn't kill me, then I ain't gonna let a couple of hucklebuckles in the entertainment industry bother me.
Yeah, that's dope. You see, my father, he always had a saying as we were growing up. He was like, if you can't kill me, cook me, and eat me, you can't do shit to me.
Pretty
And
much.
he said that's something that always stuck with me. You just so like it's like it's like if you could it's like once again, you said another cliche question. If you could set a Mount Rushmore of comedy, you said
Okay.
who would be on your Mount Rushmore?
Hmm. It was to be so many, but the first one in the middle probably be Richard Pryor and Red Fox, right?
Mhm,
Della Reese,
mm,
is it Mars Mabley? I think that's how you say her name.
mhm.
I know people looking like, but I do THC. I be forgetting.
Eh,
Um, because they started, the core, right? That I know of from my generation. My grandma and them used to listen to them
mm,
on the vinyl. That's how I even knew about comedy. We would listen to them. And when Red Fox and Bill Cosby and them get a little too raunchy,
mm,
then you see, I didn't say Bill Cosby, no disrespect, but he just not,
mhm.
kind of comic. I would have to say some more will be on there. Adele, Monique, all the queens of comedy, Miss Laura. My Rushmore probably would be long because there's so many comics that have
Mhm.
paved the way. You see what I'm saying? The older you get, like I should say, as the longer the world is, you see what I'm saying? It's always gonna be a longer list.
Absolutely. And it's like nobody ever touches that perspective because they're just like, "Oh my god, I gotta fit in the 4. I gotta fit in the 4." But you said nobody's ever put it like that, so I definitely appreciate that. Just
Thank you.
and that's like now there's a lot of stuff going on in the Cleveland scene when it comes to comedy, whether it comes to acting, whether it comes to you said music and stuff like that. It's like it's almost like since I've been here in Ohio, I've just like it's almost like New Orleans. You because when you think of New Orleans, you think of a gumbo of so many styles and things coming together, but making something beautiful. Now you said you
Mhm.
coming home from Fayetteville, North Carolina. You said shout out to all my family in Burnsville, North Carolina, and Asheville, North Carolina. I got family there, so you said shout out to y'all. You said Black Mountain. I got some people. Now,
Okay.
now, when you said like when you started with you said "Oh Girl" from Flavor of Love, you saying what's the difference between doing comedy in the South and being back home in Cleveland?
That's a good question. There is no difference actually, because some rooms was just as empty there as it is here.
Mm,
You know, the you would think I thought because I was home, the support would have been greater.
mm,
But in the beginning, that wasn't so. What happens is you have to market yourself and
mm,
you have to go so hard that people gonna hear you and they gonna come to be nosy. People coming first to be nosy.
mm,
So I just made it my business to find a group of people, preferably women. Not that I am sexist, but I just, for the questions that you asked me before, right? And
mm.
since I've had an all women team, you've been seeing yourself. I didn't just, so that's what I learned from being in Fayetteville. Fayetteville helped me get the recipe together for when I came to Cleveland.
Mm.
I hope I answered that because that's
Oh,
easy.
you answered it beautifully.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Now, you said you like you mentioned you said about using your wig earlier. You said and like
Yes.
I didn't know it was a wig. I'm not even gonna cap to you.
Oh,
You look good. I'm just
thank you.
you were saying like this is a funny question you said that I've heard in you said women's circles and things like that. It was just like well you said my man you said he don't we don't need another woman. I put on a different wig and come to the bedroom like a different chick. You said like how does that sit with you when you hear that?
I'm bisexual, so in my world, a woman and a man, I'm gonna be all right. All
No.
right. I like that.
Okay. Now, when you go to a comedy club or you said a show or something like, what is your drink of choice before you go on stage? Or I know you mentioned THC, but if you do drink, what would be you said your drink of choice?
Tequila and pineapple juice.
Okay.
I know my manager watching and she like tequila and pineapple juice.
You said okay. Now, say you're running a show and you have a comic that you said like it's three shades to the wind. You said if you being in the South, you know what that means.
Hmm.
Is and they're up next to go, and they're just belligerent, and it just like it's just it's a bad look. How would you go about? Would you let them finish their set, or would you be like have to turn that light on them?
They don't go up at all because this is my production. And so um they wouldn't get paid and they wouldn't go up. Now, if this is a moment, all the time you can't pay comics. So people just want money, 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 money. Don't nobody even know who you are and you want money. But you
Mm,
might be on other opportunities being filmed. We
mm,
all know if nobody knows you, if a promoter or a producer sees you doing another project, they're going to be like, okay, so what we try to do is provide you the get up to get there. You see what I'm saying?
mm,
So I might not be able to pay you. So now I was gonna put you on TV and you drunk as hell. You
mm,
played yourself,
yeah. Well,
you know?
with that scenario, is there any coming back after you saying you make that you saying I guess disastrous first impression?
Yeah. So you let them come back. Cause guess what? They might have lost their wife and that might have been the anniversary of that day.
Mm.
We all going through stuff. So I'm not heartless, but I'm not gonna allow you to mess up my reputation either.
And a lot of people like you saying there's certain people that you see they stand on their reputation like yourself, like a Lex Vegas or like a Keith Silly or you saying a
Hmm.
Tank with a C or a Tyrone. Yeah, the list goes on.
Yeah.
I've literally met so many of you guys. You said whether it be via social media whether it be in person, and like I love you all. I do. It's
Yeah.
like, and you guys show me so much love, and I really appreciate it. It's like, and it's like I said, it's just like I haven't seen it anywhere else, especially within the Cleveland comedy scene. Y'all are you like literally. It doesn't matter whether you say, like I said, it's a GW Nail, a Timbuktu. It's like if you cross anybody in that comedy world, you everybody is on your ass.
Yeah.
So you how you saying like what's the feeling of appreciation that you feel knowing that you have such a solid group of counterparts?
Yeah, it's dope. The way that they took me in, I met Gene Miller first
Shout
through
out to
my brother. And then Gene Miller, I actually got in Lex inbox because I heard that he was the man that was doing comedy shows.
Mhm.
And once I did that first show in January, it was just like the open and the outpour of all the comics that took me in. I still be full, a lot of them came to my birthday party. So I'm just saying that just say it's a good feeling because it's hard sometimes, especially if they don't know you to let you just come in and they embrace you like Jen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
shout out to
it's
Jen Jen.
yeah, D Hawk, you know what I'm saying? Joey Zaza, people like that, Shine Showtime at get in my inbox and be like, you dope. It be messing me up because y'all been in the Cleveland comedy game for a minute. You got the Rich Greens, you know what I'm saying? And the John Burtons, to be a part of those production teams behind the scenes without people knowing, like LOL Brielle, like, you know what I'm saying? Ulysses Dickerson, like the names could go on of the comics that have opened up, you know what I'm saying, their platforms to me. And I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah, I appreciate everybody here and how they open up. It's dope. It's real too. GW Neil funny as hell. I laugh. She do that one joke like oh my God, I love her. So yeah, I am Chad, like Lil Daddy. It's so many of us. I don't want nobody to think cause I ain't say their name. I ain't forget about them. Timbuktu, like love all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Reese, I might as well say her name.
and you said we got to give a big shout out to our brother Lex Vegas. You know what I'm
You
saying?
already know Lexi Pooh. But Lex, like I said, he's the first promoter that
Mhm,
opened his that let me get on his platform. So when I had my birthday party, I gave a real touching speech about Lex.
mhm.
So Lex know how I feel about him, but I can't be all like that because then like CJ Stark Lex, and I'm not. That's my
Uh, no, see, actually, Lex Vegas is actually who got me into podcasting. I was just, a YouTuber. I was doing vlogs and challenges and stuff with my wife and my kids and stuff like that. And then
yeah.
he brought me in because he knew, like I said, I was doing a lot of stuff with video. Using like all of his intros to his shows, using a couple of his comedy skits. I edited those and actually shot those. And so once he came on the red line, everybody knew I like that guy Dub was always an extension of the Lex Vegas show. It's like,
Oh.
and so when I guess Dave asked me to do a commercial for him, and
Yeah.
and then I was like, well, maybe I could do a show, and it's like, and so, but like I said, I definitely got to give my flowers to Lex because that's what actually, like I said, got me into this right here, and I've been doing this since January, and I love it. I mean, like,
It's good.
and it's like,
Yeah.
and my show is pre-recorded because usually my only day off is Sunday, so like I literally, like I have 4 or 5 today, but I spread them out throughout the so I'm literally in the house looking like a crazy person, like changing my shirt 4 or 5 times just so
No.
I mean, but like I said, it's just something I'm enjoying. You said like so when you and I say that to say this because like when you're in comedy or when you're in anything, how important is it to enjoy what you do?
Um, it's very important. It's very important because a lot of shows I do, I don't get paid.
Mhm.
Or if I get paid, it's not, you know. That's only one thing about coming to Cleveland from Fayetteville. Like I was kind of spoiled in Fayetteville because I was able to get to Atlanta. I was
Mhm.
able to get to them southern states and they was paying,
Mhm.
and so then you go to another climate and you just be wanting to say you acting like this, but what you asking me to do, they pay me 200 over here.
Right.
But I understand the humility of it, right? So I
Mhm.
just be cool because I understand as a promoter and a producer, you don't have the budget all the time, but you might have the platform to
Mhm.
get people seen, but they don't want to hear that. They want the money. So it's a,
I mean, it's like, because like I said, you could literally, you said like be the man or the woman, and you said in a certain region, but you say like
Mhm,
a lot of times you have to reinvent yourself. So, what is
mhm.
the hardest part about like you said, going from a Fayetteville to reinventing yourself in Cleveland, other than you said the money aspect? You said like, is it harder? You said to rebuild like a fan base in a new area.
Um, I want to say no only because I really love people.
Hmm.
So like for me as a human being, if you know, and I think that would be everybody wouldn't have the same outcome. You'd be surprised how many people probably talk about you if you a people person.
Hmm.
So I just said it to say everywhere I go is a marketing opportunity. I'm gonna tell you something funny. I was on the phone yesterday with child support. That's right, I still get child support from my sorry ass baby daddy. Okay. And I had to call the child support card because I was like, what the Heckleberry Finn? I'm trying to get this nigga some socks. You know, I still spending on my son, it's his sock money. And I made the lady laugh and she followed me on Instagram. I
Okay.
market. Nothing is not a marketing opportunity, but that's just how I am.
Right.
So that's how I was able to get my followers up. I know probably 85% of the people that follow me, no lie.
Mm,
Not know them personally, but we have touched, we
mm,
have talked, they have seen me. And that's what makes my following so special. And that's how I wanted it to be, you know. So if I got just 2,000 people following me, all 2,000 people have met me.
right. Now, you said we live in a digital space. You It's just like when you're putting out, I guess, clips of your content, or it's like stuff you're working on. It's like, how important is like a TikTok or like a Instagram to use to getting your message and what you're trying to say out?
You know, unfortunately, I am from the 80s. I can't stand social media, I ain't gonna lie, but it has helped tremendously because everybody want that popcorn. They want
Mm,
it fast. And so Instagram has really allowed me to meet people all over, you
mhm,
know. And that's the only good thing about it. Everything has its good and bad. Salt, pepper, ketchup, anything too much of can be good or bad for you. See what I'm saying? It could be bad for you. So, but without social media, it might it would definitely be a lot harder to make certain connections
mhm,
because you know back in the 90s it was hard. You really had to get up and go to New York,
mhm,
and you had to literally find out where what was Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Remember, you had to find them, and you
mhm.
had to get outside. You had to be like, Mr. You had to show them you was talented and pray, you know. And so because it's not like that no more, it's it's kind of lost its value for me. It's a lot of people that's famous that's getting money that shouldn't be. But who am I to say that? You see what I'm saying? Because they're not talented. We've lost talent. Nobody, That's a lot of people that's getting paid that's not talented.
I mean, that's true. It's like it doesn't necessarily about because like somebody asked me this the other day. It was like, well, Suki Hana and Sexy Red, or what's wrong with you saying female hip hop today? I'm
Mm-mm.
like, why? You because at the end of the day, there's a market for it. Now, I don't listen to it.
Mhm,
Only
mhm.
only reason I know even heard of the song Pound Town because somebody used it in a TikTok or used it or whatever it is. Just I don't stream their music. None of that. You said, but there's a market for it. So them getting checking the bag or whatever. You saying like, hey, y'all listen to it, y'all stream it, y'all put money in the pocket. Hey, I don't understand, like you saying, why it's niggas out here making these OnlyFans models rich. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Pornhub is free. The fuck I'm gonna look like you're saying paying for some shit I can get for free for? Fuck out of here. You said, but like I said, there's a market for it. Now, one thing I always try to teach on my platform is you said like is teaching the kids. You're sitting there like sometimes the comment section can be so brutal, and a lot of these teenagers and these children, these little boys and little girls, they cannot handle the comment section. Now, let's say like a 14-year-old girl who just went viral for doing whatever the latest TikTok challenge is, and she's having a hard time battling because they're so mean in the comment section. What would you tell that little girl about the comment section?
First off, I would tell her they all punks because they can't identify themselves to your face.
Mhm.
Sticks and stones, man. It's a cliche, but it's true. That's why I mean, until they put their hands on you, now they put their hands on you, better whip their ass.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, you said, like I said, I've dealt with you send some ugly comments, and it's just, and I always say that at the end of the day, after you leave that ugly comment, you got to go back to whatever miserable life that you have. You know what I'm saying? And I just thank you for the appreciate the view. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, because
Mhm.
my YouTube channel that got dub is monetized, so bring it on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's just me, but it's like a lot of these kids, they don't have the same kind of thick skin that we have. So of course, we got to kid glove them, which is fucking annoying as shit. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like like with my kids, like I said, I have 4 daughters. So you said I've dealt with a lot of crying. You said growing up, whether you whatever. My answer: Are you bleeding? Are you dying? No. Shut the fuck up. You be all right. You said, and that's just me. Oh, that's insensitive. Fuck you. He's
They
my
got too
kid.
many feelings. We let this generation have too many damn feelings. Well, I just want to identify as a croissant. Well, go butter your ass down the street.
I know that's right. You said, like also real people. I want to walk into a Chase Bank tomorrow and say I identify as a billionaire and see how that fucking works out.
Oh, I identify as a owner of this establishment. Can I have the deed?
Right. Sir,
This is
yeah,
orange juice, by the way.
hey, what this is the that got dub show. It can be whatever the fuck you want it to be. This is Pepsi. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And can I just make one statement about the young ladies of today?
Mhm. Talk your shit.
And I just want to say it briefly. I am so tired of the women of my era talking about these young ladies, okay? They
Mhm.
forget about Little Kim. They forget about Patti LaBelle talking about, do you want some coochie tonight? Voulez-vous, souchez avec soi, c'est choix, whatever the hell schwa she was saying. She was saying, do you want some coochie tonight? We've been giving away coochie since the Underground Railroad. And y'all want to talk about these girls. You know why these kids acting like that? Because we gave them Roman noodles. We gave them little midget meats called Lunchables, and we gave them hug juices with the nasty ass dye in them. So the kids is crazy now. It's our fault. So you want to come down on Sexy Red because she talking about her booty hole brown? What color is your booty hole? You don't got to listen to that. Go home and listen to some Erykah Badu. Let's pray for these girls instead of tearing them down. When
Mhm.
Salt and Pepper came out, people was talking about them, saying they was hood rats. I remember because that's how old I am. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
y'all stop talking about these girls. Stop talking about them because y'all the same hoes getting BBLs and they killing y'all. My
Yep.
name's CJ Star. I support that message.
So boom, there you go. They use it. It's like you'll see pew pew shots fired. Yeah. Now you'll see like because I have this argument all the time. And I'll sit there and I'll say, women, a lot of times you're your own worst critics because a lot of the shit that women will do, y'all do to impress other women, not for niggas. Cause you said it's like, oh, well, you went and got that BBL just so you said for most niggas would fuck the couch. We don't give a fuck about your BBL.
I'm trying to tell you, I jack you off with this long titty, baby. You still gonna love me.
And boom, there you go. You see, it's like, and it's so like it's which is why I mentioned earlier. You said the women in comedy, you don't I don't see y'all beefing like that, but it's still like so many avenues in life, y'all are competing with each other. Now you'll sit there and see you said like Gabrielle Union. You said yeah, she got cheated on. You said hell. You said like we don't know if it allegedly Remy Ma out here tipping. You know what I'm saying? Like allegedly. We'll say allegedly. You say, hey, you ain't gonna sue me. Fuck that. I am not Tasha K,
You
motherfucker.
better say allegedly, honey, cause we don't know. Remy Ma look constipated in that video. Not sad. She got a boo boo. Leave her
But
alone.
she might do. You know what I'm saying? You should have took some Metamucil. We're getting up there in age. Hey, man, I'm just saying. Don't if you got to take Metamucil, you say, hey, own it. Period.
I gotta take Metamucil.
Me too. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. You own it. Fuck. You ain't nothing wrong with it. We grown here. Now, before we get up out of here, tell the people you said like your social medias and how can they get in contact with you.
I sure can. First off, I want to show that September 29th is our second production. Myself, my manager Tanya Thomas, and our secret partner Star Makers. We're putting our second production. It's on Sheen TV as well as Tubi. We are bringing some of my comedy friends from South Carolina, North Carolina, and Atlanta, and I had to put some of my 216 people in the mix. And it's going to be a comedy extravaganza at Sausalito's downtown Cleveland. Okay, so get your good synthetic wig, honey, and your good pearls, because we're going to be whining, dining, and talking about edges. You can follow me, MZ_CJ Star on Instagram, and CJ Space R Haven. I do have a nonprofit called Roofs Haven for Hope. Eventually, I will be building a couple of shelters all around. So if you want to know more about me, just follow me on my platforms. Thank you.
Awesome. Now, what you saying? With that being said, you saying this has been an awesome, amazing, fun time with you. We said we laughed, we talked our shit. You saying like, we're definitely gonna have to have you back because you said look, this was fun as hell. I'm not even gonna cap to you.
Real, thank you, baby.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Ain't that the word the kids using? Cap, no cap?
No cap. I'm tired of it. I'm taking this cap off soon as I disconnect. I know they gonna drag me in the comments. But if you are somebody out there that make wigs and shit, you see CJ Star needs some help, don't talk about me, baby. Get in my inbox and help me with my hairs. Help me with my hairs.
Well, your hair looks fine to me. But you say, like I said, he gonna be on your ass like back pockets. Boom, there we go. You say now, if you guys like this video, make sure you smash that like button, turn on that bell notification so you don't miss another video. And without further ado, I love you. Lil Dub loves you. Miss CJ Star loves you, man. We out of here, man. Peace.
The boy Dub Deuce in the building.